So you now have your why, you have your who. Next, you need to develop your what. So you got to know your what, and that's crafting your offer. So remember that marketing is all about telling people with problems that you have their solution. That means you actually have to have a solution. You have to make sure that you're bringing something solid to market. David Ogilvy, who is one of the founding fathers of modern day advertising, once commented that great marketing only makes a bad product fail faster. So it isn't enough just to market, 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 and communicate, communicate, communicate. You have to make sure that you have a great product and then figure out how to talk about it. So a good product is the best customer retention tool, and happy customers are critical to ensuring the long-term success of your marketing. A good and innovative product also helps you articulate your position in the market. So you have to figure out what exactly is your solution, and does that solution actually fix people's problems? So before you can even start to think about how you'll tell people about your solution, you have to figure out if you can even solve their problem. To figure that out, you need to clearly identify your customer's perceived problem, your customer's actual problem, which those two are not always the same. In fact, most of the time they aren't the same. You have to figure out your solution, and then you have to figure out any gaps between those three things. And understanding all of these three will help you set the right expectations for your customers, which is vital to building that good long-term relationship with them, which is critical for the long-term success of your marketing. Only once you've clearly identified these four vital points can you start figuring out how to position them in the market, position those products and services in the rest of the market to construct a well-crafted and complete offer. So here are the two steps to crafting your offer. Step one is you need to develop a unique selling proposition to truly differentiate yourself from your competitors. So that means answering questions like, what is your innovation? What problem do you solve in the market that no one else is currently solving well? Why should your customer buy from you? And why should they buy from you rather than from the nearest competitor? And what is that one thing that you can, without a doubt, consistently deliver? What is the one thing that you know you can do better than anyone else? What do you enjoy delivering most of all? All of the answers to those questions can help you construct that unique selling proposition, which will be the basis of how you craft your offer. And second, you need to be solution focused. So remember that beginning of the webinar, follow that problem solution pattern and how you present your products and services. So answering questions like, what is the biggest benefit of all of your services and all of your products? How does this solve your customers' both perceived and actual problems? What objections do your prospects have? How will you solve or how will you answer those objections? And what guarantee can you come up with to mitigate risk? Do you have a way that you are currently packaging your products or services that currently make sense to an outsider? Or when you explain yourself, are people confused? Can you explain both the problems that you solve and how you solve them to a stranger in 30 seconds? Answering all of those, walking through all of those steps, all of those questions will help you clearly define your offer. And when your offer is clearly articulated, then you have everything you need to start working on how you actually communicate everything to your ideal customer.